Okay, here we are at the Gloucester Marine Railways, and Kate, why don't you explain what we're doing here right now?
Okay, a small group of us made this flag for the Ocean Alliance to bring down to the Gulf when they get there, and we wanted to make something that would speak to what's been going on, and so it says we all fish in the same sea. And then it says Gloucester, Massachusetts, July 2010. And we just want to tell people that we share their pain and their sorrow, and it's our sorrow and pain as well. That's what it's about.
That's a beautiful thing.
So we wanted to make a flag. We got Les Bartlett to photograph this, and he's going to be able to reproduce it several times and put it on fabric that is an outdoor fabric. So it can be
shown in multiple places.
It can be multiple places. So Gloucester, Mass will be
represented. Fantastic. Good work.
Yeah.
Okay, here we are with Ian Kerr, and we're at the Gloucester Marine Railways in the Odyssey. The Ocean Alliance is about to make a very important Odyssey journey. Ian, why don't you tell me why you're fueling up the boat right now and what your crew is about to do?
Thanks, Joey. Good morning. Good morning, Gloucester. Yeah, the Ocean Alliance has always been a group that studies sort of environmental toxicology. We like to understand what's going into the ocean, how sort of toxicants and pollutants are being distributed around the ocean, and then what that means to different species. And unfortunately, this disaster in the Gulf is sort of terrifying from not just an oil spill perspective, but also because of the chemical dispersants that are being pumped into the Gulf and what that means, not just to the residents of the Gulf, but also to the fishermen down there, and to, I'd say the fishermen in the Atlantic. I do have my daughter on board. Can you stand by one? Hang on a second.
Sure.
We're actually filming here, my love, so...
we are giving a tour.
Okay, well, you guys keep moving forward then. Here's my daughter.
There you go. I like that.
The new head of Ocean Alliance, hopefully one day.
There you go. All right.
Touring the boat before we leave. Yeah, so what's interesting about the oil in the Gulf, certainly the oil is a natural product, that breaks down, but what's going on is that anaerobic bacteria break it down, and in breaking it down, they actually take all the oxygen out of the water. And a lot of people don't know that the largest migration that happens on this planet actually happens every night when these benthic animals, these deep water animals, come to the surface of the ocean. So all over the planet, every night, all these animals are migrating from down deep to the surface. And what's happening in the Gulf? They migrate up to the surface, and there'll be no oxygen in the water. You know what I mean? So what really terrifies us are the young fish, the larvae, the shrimp larvae. That there's a die-off that's happening at an unprecedented level that will almost be an invisible die-off. Do you know what I mean? Because when a whale dies, we see it. When all these baby fish larvae die, you don't see it. Yeah. So specifically, we'll be going down to Maine. We'll be going down to the Gulf, and we'll be looking primarily at sperm whales. Sperm whales at the top of the food chain, and they're a good indicator species for what's happening down through the rest of the food chain. And don't laugh, we even dive into whale poop to see what the whales have eaten, what's been ingested, and what's coming out. Are there chemicals coming out that they've ingested? And also with whales, a great concern is aspiration, breathing. If they're swimming around through this oil and breathing in these hydrocarbons, that can have a pretty nasty effect on them too. So it's step one. It's heading down the Gulf, and it looks like it's going to be a good day today.
Yeah.
We'll be going up to Maine first to get on the scientific supplies and the scientific team.
So you have a website. Will you guys be reporting kind of results and things that you're finding along the way? Is there going to be like some type of live, not live, but like a reporting that people can follow along with your
Absolutely,
adventures?
Absolutely. We hope to be doing a blog. I mean, we're not quite there yet, but
yep.
we plan to be doing a blog. We don't have our satellite communicator yet. We're trying to raise the money to sort of buy an upgraded system that can allow us to do constant emails. But yeah, and then we plan to be posting links on our website, and then we hope to link to your website. So at least once or twice a week, we've got Vicky Beebe, you can't see it, standing off camera with donuts.
With donuts.
Vicky will be the lady that will be doing the, coordinating the sort of a voice from the sea, if you like.
Okay. Now, is there certain people that are sponsoring you on this that you want to give them a shout out to?
Well, I have to say, right now we're trying to drum up as many sponsors as we can. Typically, when we do a voyage like this, we have funding in place. We don't have all the funding we need in place right yet, but we feel almost a moral obligation to get down there. But actually, we've had a lot of individuals have come through. Friends and family members have given $200, $100, $500, we've had binoculars donated and all that type of stuff. Quiznos has come through with a $20,000 grant to sort of help get us out of Dodge or get us out of Gloucester. So, and then as we move forward, we hope to be getting more sort of formal support from all of those regular foundations.
Well, hopefully, the work that you guys do is recognized, and that way people can really put see exactly what you guys do and how important the work you do, and as far as Gloucester goes, and that you decided to make Gloucester a home base of operations,
right.
which is to me speaks a lot.
Well, it's exciting for us, Joey. This is our first major expedition launched from Gloucester, and we're very proud of that. And everybody in Gloucester has been incredibly supportive so far. And it's really nice to be in a community where people, recognize what you're doing. And it's great, because sometimes you wonder, why am I doing this job? It's not quite as glamorous as people think, as with the fishermen, but it's a great community. And like the fishermen, we make our living at sea. The sea is not a destination to be, crossed. The sea is actually where we do our work.
Great. Ian, thank you so much. We're looking forward to your updates, and best of luck down there.
Thank you, Joey. Really appreciate it.